Alright guys, we're gonna do a little natural dirt here with the Eureka the Boss victory. See, it's kind of dirty, just a little bit dirty. This is obviously a cheap bag. This is the one that came with it, and it wasn't new, or at least fairly new. I've already gotten quite a bit of dirt in there. Filter there. It's quite dusty in here because I've been using this as my daily driver. It's really lightweight and pretty much self-propelled, honestly. For some reason, this doesn't like to seal up that nicely. These are honestly pretty sturdy machines. Besides that, I think that problem that these have. I don't know why they do that. So a wide path one does that as well. Obviously, you guys saw the video. At least some of you saw the video where I put the wand for my Eureka Bravo. It's still a shorter one, but better than the really short nubby thing that was just remnants of the original longer one. Just I wipe it down every once in a while, just to keep it not disgusting, so that I don't feel grossed out when I use it. The only thing I've really done to this since I got it is just give it a basic cleaning, and then also grease this brush roll. The motor in this is all funky, so it's like really hard to spin this. Yeah, that's the motor doing that. You can't even spin the axle because it's hard to grip onto. You can barely do it with the brush roll. Matter of fact, this is just basically freaking the brush roll kind of moving the belt on the axle. But see, this was made on the 261st day of 1995. Temps, model 4335. I did grease up the teeth for the knob, make it smooth better. This is where it rubs up against. It just kind of helps. Helps it work better. You guys may see right there, piece broke off. It's supposed to be that. This right here, it broke off over here. So over here it's nice and sturdy. Over here it kind of bends in a little bit. So yeah, so that's just need new adjustment wheels. This is in pretty good condition. Bumper's not too bad. Obviously over here the brush roll's super glued in. Because on top it's supposed to like go into this little notch, and on top, like above that little square notch for the brush roll square to go in, it just popped off. So they're super glue holding that brush roll down so it doesn't pop up and hit the hood and meld everything. Yeah, our shower's loud. But yeah, so okay. Now this one has all of the attachments. It's got your 2 extension wands, and then crevice tool, combo tool as well, but this combo tool came from my Eureka Bravo. And then I might do the same thing I did with my other victory, my World. This is the Boss, and my other one was the World Vac, Victory World Vac, and this is the Victory the Boss, whatever. Just different variants. And what I did with that one is I trimmed the hose, which yeah, you'll lose some length. Then if you trim it, you don't have to deal with this, and that's what I did with my Victory. So literally just trimmed a chunk of the hose off because I don't use the attachments on these much anyways. But I'll think about it with this one. This one I'm trying to restore. I'm trying to restore my other Victory as well, but that one needs a little bit more, so I'm starting out with this one. This one, probably gonna replace the hood on it because it's really scratched up and just kind of iffy. Trying to find replacement decals for it because I have seen them around, but I found the Eureka one. It doesn't have to be a backsaber handle one, just a decal to put right here. And all the ones I'm finding, people are asking like 15 bucks. So yeah. God damn. Yeah, I didn't realize this power strip was on the trash can. Oops. Okay. can see how well this thing still grooms, and this carpet's really messed up. So, because it's been carpet cleaned so many times. Didn't even get the thumbnail. Come on. I think I got it. Not that loud. The new Post motor filters, I got 2 of them, one for my other one and one for this. They both arrived today. I just don't feel like doing it because you have to take them apart, like take them down to the motor. This one you have to take down to the motor, my other one's easy to do though. But this one doesn't have the quick flat thing that my other one has. I like to go on this carpet in different directions to try and fluff it up as best I can, as well as get as much dirt out as possible. You know, honestly, some of those little line thingies on the bottom, having those broken off makes the lines on this kind of nice. Kind of changes it up a little. Trying to get underneath the bed a little bit here. Going that direction on this carpet actually flattens it, so I have to go back over this again now. So right now I'm actually kind of flattening it, so when I come back from over there I'll fluff it. Random stains right here. The whole carpet's kind of just stained, but it's alright until we redo it. Now we're fluffing it. We do not want this on, I will trip the breaker. this out. Combining this video with the natural dirt that I just did with the Victory downstairs, we're gonna do my little apartment room here with my current daily driver 6594. A lot of people probably don't agree with me using this as a daily driver, but I vacuum it out like once every 3 uses. It doesn't look dirty because I mean, you can see that if you look at this clean spot, the filter's pretty clean. I just vacuum it out quickly with the Victory. So it's not that big of a deal. Plus, these are really easy to take down the motor. I might not even have to do that. Once I'm done using it for a while, or actually almost every time I use it, I take off the post motor filter, take out the bin, and then I run it and I let it just flow really nicely and let out any dust that's kind of just, because if you take out this bin and all the filters and stuff, it is gonna have some of the nicest airflow, so, and that allows stuff inside to just blow out. So yeah. Yeah, that brush was starting to go bad, I think. This carpet is so hard to vacuum. You can see even the vacuum struggle to pick stuff up on it. brush roll is actually just getting worse and worse every rotation that thing makes. So that sucks, because I don't know why it's doing that. Because, like, the first day of ownership, it seemed good. And it's just progressively gotten worse. It's been really nice by hand, which is good. So it might either need a new brush roll, or maybe I can... I've already tried once to rebuild this brush roll, and it didn't work, so I just didn't want to fuck with it anymore. But I might have to just take the chance. I'll probably take the chance, and if it doesn't work, I'll order a new brush roll. But if it does work, fuck yeah, because I don't want to buy a new brush roll. Because besides it sounding a little funky, the bristles are still pretty good. They're a little short, but not too bad. And, you know, the brush roll itself doesn't have any gouges in it. You know, a lot of times these are really scratched up. I mean, there's a little bit scratching. I don't know how that happens, but it also got a circular filter, both, you know, the inner one and the outer one for my CleanView 2, because that I'm restoring, so the new part, the old parts from that basically go into this, since this is the one that I'm using. And then this also got a new pulse motor filter, and I used the other one for my first attempt at making another little filter for in there. So, yeah. See how much I just picked up from in here. My little homemade filter, plus there's the big one underneath it. God damn, this thing keeps just finding like coarse debris in this carpet. I don't get it. Ugh, God, dust. It's got like no friction. Oh, I guess it's got a little bit, as long as you just put it in all the way. Or maybe the dust is holding in. Why did I unplug it when we still have another room to do? Yeah, I never realized how well the molded plug thing to hold the cord is like lined up with the grounding hole thing on these. This does have the original cord. It's basically all original. I still have the original circular filter, and I might put this one back in, because it turns out this one might actually be in better condition, but we'll see. Because this one, the only problem with it was that the outer circular filter was ripped, but with the filter set I got with that, it came with 2 circular filters, and then, or 2 outer circular filters, then 1 inner circular filter. And then it came with that post motor filter for that, and then it came with the spare outer circular filter, which is what I meant by 2 outer circular filters. So yeah, so this is the original inner filter from the 659 forum there. That's the original inner filter, but it's a brand new outer filter. So I probably could just put this whole thing back in there and then save that CleanView 2 one that's in there now as a spare, instead of using that one as the spare. Did I even go over this spot? It doesn't even look like I did. Ugh, it sounds so bad. Motor sounds good though. Switch is kind of finicky on this. I think it might be like getting worn out. It's kind of like smushy. can see the bumper's in really good condition on this. Just a couple scuffs. The hood is in good condition. Also, just a couple scuffs here and there. But yeah, I need to order one of those. I got one of just the Chinese combo tools for this, but it looks the same as the Korean made ones that is on that. So I'll just get another one of those for this. But at least now this power broom is literally complete. I could actually probably sell this thing for a bit, even with the holes that are behind this filter cover that hold that HEPA filter, that used to hold the old HEPA filter door on. Because the latch broke on that old HEPA filter door. Those holes are still in the body, but no one would ever know those holes are there. I'll probably tell them still, but I don't think they would care much, since they're kind of hard to spot. Because the rest of it's in really good condition now. Yeah. But yeah, so. Just carpet fuzz and sand. I vacuum in here daily just because this is really nice carpet and I want it to stay that way. If you guys are wondering where the Hoover Caddy vac is, it's up in my sister's temporary room, because her room, if you guys want to see it, quick little peek, I'm not going to go in there, but Tommy's causing trouble. He's literally just about to go in there. I forgot. But anyways, there's like a bunch of... We're tearing out the walls and re-insulating because it gets really cold in there. This room gets cold too, but I sleep in here. My vacuum sleep in there. I used to sleep in here. But why you need this big of a room for a bed? Vacuums are more important than a bed. Still have the Eureka the Boss Smart Vac base plate screws, because you guys should know the story on that by now. There's different screws holding that together now on the bottom. Yep, this is back when Bissells were pretty decent vacuums, you know. Besides this bagless technology not being the best. It's okay. Basically, just a cheaper version of the Ultima. I would take this over the Ultima as a daily driver. Oh dear. As a daily driver. I don't think I did anything. Only as a daily driver though. As, like, maybe in every once in a while vacuum, probably the Ultima, because that thing is really nice to use. It's practically self-propelled. This thing is actually hard to push because it's got better airflow density than my Ultima. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Peace.